My name's Mike Laird. I'm your regional cropland alfalfa and forage specialist. So we've got an alfalfa field here that we just cut about a week ago. And so now's a really good time to take a look at this stand. How good did we go through the winter, went through first cutting. So now it's a good time to take a look. So we take one of the cropland hoops. This is a square foot. I know it does not look like a square foot, but it is a square foot, trust me. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put this down, and we're going to take a look, and we're going to count number of plants that are in here. We can, if it's a little taller, we can even do stems. You know, as once we get past the first year, we're going to probably look at stems more because that's what we harvest. We don't harvest. Yeah, you got to have a plant there in order to have stems, but that becomes the important number. If you take a look at this and then all of a sudden you're saying, you know what, I've only got a minimal number of stems or plants, I need to thicken this up. Okay, if you need the alfalfa, then there's a couple things you can do. You could come in and put some grass into it, or you could use a sorghum sedan to come in and plant at a 10 to 12 pound rate and thicken this up. Now it's only good for 1 year, but those two options would only be for if you want to make it last a year. If you don't need the alfalfa and you've got not a good stand, maybe your best option might be to go ahead and just tear it up and put it in the corn. It's all about tons per acre. So that is an important thing to take a look at now. And sometimes you can get more corn silage off a field if it is really marginal. Okay, so we've gotten first cutting done about a week ago. Another thing that we can take a look at here is how high did we cut it. So you can see here some of the stubble. It looks like we're down around 3 inches, which that's really pretty good. This is a mixed stand, so you're wanting to be around 3 inches. The other thing that you can look at and see if you're doing something wrong at harvest time, and you take nutritional analysis, look at your ash content. You can't get below 8 or 9% because that takes in all your calcium, phosphorus, potassium, all your minerals, but anything above 9% is going to be dirt. Okay, so if you're up around 13, 15, 17%, you may want to take a look at your harvest and what you're doing. You know, one thing about it, Amanda and I, we dig our jobs here. So we take a shovel and we've dug up a few plants. And so we're looking at and peeling them back. This tells us what the health of the plant is. So as you can see, it's kind of a cream color or a very light color. There's no dark spots in there. I mean, there is, but that's dirt. But it's a very healthy plant. Now, this is only the very first cutting, and I would expect it to look like this. Now, you look at also the size of the root, the tap root. As they get older, the tap root will get larger. Okay, so if it's out at 4 years, this could be maybe 3 times as big. All right, so we're looking at disease, we're looking at how healthy is the crown, and everything looks really good here. As a matter of fact, you can see that the next cutting is already starting. It's a little crown bud right there. It will stay there until the next cutting, and then it will come on out. Okay, so as we're looking at root scores, okay, we want 0, 1s, and 2s. Okay, if you get a lot of 3s and 4s or even worse, and it's in June, then you may want to start thinking about what am I going to do next year. So if it's 3s and 4s now, it's not going to be 1s and 2s come in that same field come this fall. So that would be, so now you have an idea of what you need to do for this next year. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back again this fall to look at some other things. So if you've got questions, please call your local cropland DSM, local sellers, and they will help you with your alfalfa stand throughout the year. See you in the fall.